Namaskar to all of you who are also joining us online. I want to welcome you to our morning yoga session. Let's begin by making connection with our bodies. Let us close our eyes and bring our minds into the present moment. Let us take a moment here to connect our breath with each part of our bodies. Using a nice deep ujjayi breath, let's breathe all the way down to the base of the spine. And as we inhale, doing so lovingly, as we fill our stomachs, our chest, our upper chest, and taking the breath all the way up to the top of the crown. As we do this, we hold each of our cells in a wave of love. Creating a beautiful field of connection for our practice. We open our hearts to each part of our bodies. And we begin our class with gratitude for our bodies and for the gift of practice. Let us begin by bringing both palms into our chest, holding it at our heart. We will begin with our sacred opening prayer that says, "May ourselves and our bodies be protected together. May we be nourished together. May we achieve strength together. May our knowledge be illumined. And may we remain united beyond all differences." We will sing this in the Vedic style. I will sing one line and you can repeat. Let's begin. Om Sahana Bhavatu. Om Sahana Bhavatu. Sahanam Bhunaktu. Sahanam Bhunaktu. Sahaviryan Karavavahe. Sahaviryan Karavavahe. Tejasvinavaditamastu. Tejasvinavaditamastu. Ma vidvishavahai. Ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take a moment to feel the resonance in your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So welcome back, everyone. Let's begin our practice this morning by standing. Let's begin by standing with feet at a comfortable distance. And just for a moment, let's work on feeling really grounded into the mat. So we'll begin by spreading each of our toes and placing them one by one down onto the mat. Excellent. Take a moment to become aware of each edge of each foot. And imagine that we have two energetic points directly underneath the middle of the foot. Here we feel stable, grounded, tilting our pelvis towards the floor for added strength as we stand. And here we also engage our lower abdominal muscles. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Let's do this a couple of times. Feeling grateful for working with the body. Smiling, happy. Monday morning. Okay, let's rotate our shoulders in the opposite direction. And relax for a moment, fingers spread down by our sides. Just take a moment here and feel. Feeling the stability in the body. The ease of which we stand. And the joy of cultivating strength in our body, even in what may seem to be a simple posture. From here, we will engage our breath and begin with our cleansing breath, a great way to rejuvenate the body by simply cleansing our lungs of stale energy and rejuvenating with fresh, exciting prana. Let's begin by holding our hands in a stable way in front of us. Let us exhale through the mouth. Pausing at the end. Let's inhale, arms coming up, looking up. Enjoying this feeling, let's continue. Inhale. Feel this feeling of joy as we inhale. An exciting energy filling our bodies, our lungs. Really floating as we inhale. And as we exhale, let's do 5. Enjoy this feeling. Last 2, really enjoy. And last one, inhale. Let's breathe in one more time. And a relaxed out breath. Beautiful. Let's close our eyes. And just for a moment, observe where we are with our bodies. Notice if any changes are happening in your physical body, perhaps a feeling of clarity in your cells, a feeling of being more awake, more alert, energetically, if we feel more lightness in our heart, in our vitality. Just notice. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Excellent, everyone. We'll begin this morning with our loosening exercise, our jogging. So we'll start slowly, and I totally enjoy this because if you haven't slept well the night before, if you're feeling a little bit groggy in the morning, it's Monday, the energy's a little bit different. Jogging is such a nice way to really get the body moving, to say good morning, body. Nice to see you again. And also, I encourage all of us to breathe really deeply as we jog. So, you'll hear me using a very exaggerated breath, but this is also as a good reminder to really breathe deeply as we do this. It will actually help us sustain the jogging for longer than we can possibly imagine. Okay? So we'll begin by creating loose fists with both of our palms, thumbs inside, and fingers just gently wrapped around our thumbs. Let's place it on the top of our chest. And we'll begin with a smiling face. And we're going to start by just taking our heels off of the mat. Already, this is a good chance to engage your breath. Nice smile on the face. Excellent. And let's begin to lift our heel and come into a light jog. Taking it further, let's try to bring the knees up just a little bit higher. Get into a nice rhythm also with our breath. From here, let's bring our knees up, slightly leaning back. Slowly coming back. Could already feel the body starting to heat up. Remembering to breathe deeply. From here, let's bring our heels to our buttocks. Slowing down. Finally, let's bring our heels to the sides. Slowing down. And slowly coming to a stop. Let's part our legs a little bit wider than hip distance. Let's come into a nice forward bend, placing our palms above our knees. Here we're going to inhale deeply. And as we exhale, we purse our lips, creating an O, and have a very breathy exhale from the chest. One more. From here, slightly straighten the legs so that the knees are straight. Let's work on bringing our heels and our toes together. Let's grab a hold of our big toes, and here we relax into a forward fold. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible. Shoulders down, away from the ears if you can manage. And crown towards the ground. Let's breathe deeply here. Two more breaths. From here, let's place our fingertips beside the toes. Let's raise our left heel so it's slightly elevated above the mat. In case your left heel is off of the mat. Your right leg is stable and grounded. Let's go ahead and raise our right arm up towards the ceiling, looking towards our lifted palm. Excellent. Breathing deeply. Okay, relaxing the right arm down. Placing the left heel on the mat, let us elevate our right heel. Grounding our left leg deeply into the mat, let's go ahead and raise our left arm up towards the ceiling, looking towards our palm or even at 45 degrees. Breathing deeply. And relaxing the right arm down, the left arm, bringing both heels back to the mat, and let's slowly come up like a rag doll, taking our time, and head coming up last. Take a moment here just to notice. Feel the heat already being generated in the body. This is excellent. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Let's inhale, both arms up. Interlace the fingers, and just for a moment, we pull both of our arms close to our biceps. Engage your lower abdominal muscles, tilting the pelvis towards the floor for extra stability. We stay here for just a moment. When we are ready, inhaling deeply here. And as we exhale, we lean the body all the way over to the right side. As much as we can. Try to keep your toes and your heels together. Your left shoulder is open towards the ceiling. Your gaze is up. Slowly return. Let's inhale here. And as we exhale, we lean to the opposite side. Right shoulder open towards the ceiling. Nice deep bend. Slowly, let's return back up, floating the arms down, and relax. Excellent. Okay, coming towards the top of our mat. So if you turn your mat this way, turn it the other way. Excellent. Let's take a step back with our right leg about 3 to 4 feet. Now ensure that your left leg, your entire foot is facing one straight direction, so your toes aren't splayed out to the side, but it is in one line. Your back foot, so your right heel isn't going to be in line. We're actually going to take the heel out at hip distance. Okay, so it's, excellent, in line with your hip, and turn the toes to about 45 degrees. Good. You can adjust the front leg as we're going to bend deeply into it in Warrior One pose. So the best posture here is to ensure that when we bend, we get a nice 90-degree angle, or as much as you can manage, And ensure that your knee is in line with your second and your third toe. Okay? Let's turn our hips. Excellent. Let's bring both of our arms up, shoulders down, away from the ears. Okay, ensure that you feel grounded on each edge of each foot. So before we get into this bend, really ensure that you feel stable on your feet. Shoulders down, away from the ears, so we're relaxed. Let us inhale here. And as we exhale, we bend into the front leg. Again, you can adjust if you perhaps want a deeper bend. Listen to your body and do what is comfortable for you. Let's breathe deeply. Ensure that each edge of each foot is on the mat at all times. Slowly straighten that front leg. Let's release the hands down and just for a moment place it on our core. Let's bend our back leg and step towards the front of our mat, preparing to do the opposite side. Let's step back with our left leg. So again, your left heel is out at hip distance. Okay, make any adjustments that you would like with your right leg. Perhaps you want a deeper bend, so you can experiment with that a little bit. Let's ensure that our knee is in line with our second and our third toe. Let's begin by inhaling, both arms up. And as we exhale, let's bend. Nice and stable, like the warriors we are. Relaxing your shoulders. Try on your exhale to see if you can bend a little bit deeper. Breathing deeply. Slowly straighten that front leg. Release the hands down onto our core for just a moment. Let's create a bend in our front leg, bringing our left leg to meet the right, standing tall for just a moment. Just observe how the hips feel, how the legs feel, how everything feels on every level. From here, again, coming towards the front of the mat, let's go ahead and step the right leg back about 3 to 4 feet once again. Let's go ahead and bring the right heel out at hip distance, toes at 45. And this time we're going to go ahead and grab a hold of both of our elbows behind us. And we're going to inhale here. And as we exhale, we slowly bend forward, trying as best as we can with straight knees to bring the nose towards your knee. We feel a deep stretch in our hamstring area. Breathing deeply. This is how we build strength in our legs. Slowly, we come up. With control, let's release both of our palms down by our side. Good. Stepping back towards the front. Excellent. Let's do the opposite side. Stepping back with our left heel. We can go ahead and take the left heel out at hip distance. Toes out 45. Let's go ahead and grab a hold of both elbows behind us. Let's begin by inhale, leaning back slightly. And as we exhale, we fold forward, keeping our knees straight. And breathing deeply. The key in all of our exercises is breath. The deeper we breathe in the posture, the more calm our mind stays. Slowly coming up. Releasing both palms, stepping back towards the front of the mat. Relaxing here for just a moment. Holding our bodies in a space of peace, of love, of joy. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Tapping into the spirit of truly being powerful warriors. We are going to go into a Warrior 2 series, just a Warrior 1. Now let's explore Warrior 2. So let's go ahead and come towards the front of our mat. Okay. Let's start by stepping our right leg back, as wide as is comfortable for you. This time, our back heel will be, our front heel and our back heel will line up in the way that it lines up with the middle of our back foot. Okay? So this is lined up with the middle of your back foot. Okay? Our back toes are turned at 45 degrees. And again, we're feeling this feeling of being stable in both of our feet. Excellent. Okay, let's turn our hips towards the front foot, relaxing the arms down. Okay, let's inhale, both arms up for just a moment. And as we exhale, bringing one palm to the front and one to the back. Okay, let's begin by placing both of our palms up and relaxing them down. Good. It's a good exercise to pay attention to what is happening with the back arm. This one we tend to lose a little bit. So it's a good awareness in what's happening in our entire bodies. Let's inhale. Try to relax your shoulders down. Let's inhale here. And as we exhale, we bend into our left foot. Again, a nice deep bend. Again, assessing what is happening with both of your arms, and we breathe. Keeping all the fingers together, your gaze is fixed. From here, let's release our back arm down and bring our left arm up, looking towards our left palm. Good, let's bring our arms back into Warrior Two position for just a moment, breathing deeply. Trying to really get the maximum bend that you can. Relax the shoulders. From here, let's straighten our front leg. And let's go ahead and bring our left palm down beside the left ankle. Right arm up. We're looking towards our right hand. From here, let's go ahead and relax our right palm beside our left foot, left palm on the opposite side of our left leg. Let's turn our right toes, creating a nice bend in our left leg again, knee off the mat, palms on the mat fully, looking down just above your big toe, and let's breathe. Again, see if on your exhale you can bend a little bit deeper. From here, let's place both of our palms close to the edges of our mat. We're going to go ahead, take our left leg to meet our right and come into a downward dog position. Here we're going to keep our biceps close to our ears, fingers spread, toes and heels together if we can, and let's breathe deeply. Rolling the shoulders back and down the spine. Working on really energizing our entire spine. Let's breathe. Crown towards the mat as much as possible. Slowly, with control, we begin to walk our feet towards our palms. Slowly, coming up. And relaxing for just a moment. Here, let's pedal out the feet. As you prepare to do the opposite side. Now you can actually observe a difference in between your left and your right side a little bit. So that's an interesting thing to notice in the body. Now let's do this on the opposite side. So let's begin by stepping back with our left leg. Okay, so again, your front heel is in line with the middle of your back foot. Toes behind you are at 45 degrees. Let's turn our hips towards our right leg. Feeling really stable, make any adjustments that you need to feel really grounded into the mat. Let's go ahead and inhale both arms up for just a moment. As we exhale, we bring our right arm down, left arm behind us. Bring both palms up for just a moment and relax them down. Good. Let's inhale here. And as we exhale with our gaze towards our right fingertips, looking ahead of us, we bend. Warrior 2. Breathing deeply. Notice what's happening with the back arm. Looks excellent, everyone. Fingers together, breathe. Now let's relax our back arm down. Right arm up towards the ceiling, and we're looking towards our lifted palm. This is a good test for our balance. Also, breathing deeply into the core, smiling, strong. From here, let's come back into a warrior 2 position. Again, getting a nice deep bend. Relaxing the shoulders. Excellent. And let's breathe. From here, let's straighten our front leg. Go ahead and bring our right palm down towards our right ankle. Left palm up towards the ceiling. Nice open shoulders. And we breathe. If you're having trouble keeping the front leg straight, simply come up higher on the leg for the stretch that is right for you. From here, let's go ahead and bring our right palm down, left palm down beside the right foot, turning our left toes towards the front. Let's go ahead and get a nice deep bend, left knee off the ground, both palms into the mat, looking just above our big toe. Nice hip stretch happening here, total strengthening of the entire body. From here, let's place both of our palms towards the edges of the mat, fingers spread nice and wide. Let's go ahead and take our right leg back, heels towards the mat, fingers spread nice and wide, biceps close to the ears, toes and heels together. And here we maintain downward dog for 5 deep breaths. Breathing deeply. Feeling the strength in your entire body. And here to wake up our digestive powers, we're going to do one round of breath of fire while we maintain downward dog. Let's exhale. Inhale. And let's begin. Slowing down. Nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, we release both knees down to the mat. And let's sit back on our heels for just a moment. Closing our eyes. And just taking a chance to feel. Notice how our bodies are heated up, how our cells feel refreshed, and when we're ready, we can open our eyes. Excellent, everyone. Let's go ahead and lie down on our mat. Let's bring both of our heels close to our buttocks. Ensuring that our shoulders are grounded into the mat. Here we are going to go into bridge pose for our back bend. So ensure that your knees don't splay out to the sides, but that they are in line with our hips at all times. This also goes for our feet. So we try as best as we can to keep the edges of our feet in one line, our toes pointed straight forward. Okay. Let's go ahead and exhale on the mat. You can relax your palms at the sides of your heels. Let's go ahead and inhale, raising our hips up, torso up, rolling a little bit onto our shoulders. Here we are maintaining bridge pose, feeling each edge of each foot solid into the mat. Knees are at hip distance. You can use your palms to support your lower back, perhaps in giving you more of a lift. Let's breathe deeply. Slowly lowering our legs down onto the mat. Let's go ahead and bring both of our knees into our chest, rolling side to side for just a moment. Here we'll do a counter stretch by wrapping both of our arms around our knees and bringing our forehead to meet our knees, curling up into a nice little ball. Here we bend our spine in the opposite direction. giving our internal organs a nice massage. When we are ready, keeping our knees into our chest, let's bring both palms down into a T position. From here, shoulders stay in the mat at all times. Let's inhale both legs into our chest. And as we exhale, dropping both knees down to one side. Our head looks in the opposite direction. Appreciating our spine in this moment. Let's go ahead and bring both knees back into our chest and relax them down to the opposite side. Sending love to our spine. Enjoying the stretch. When you're ready, let's go ahead and bring both knees into our chest once again for our final posture. Just curling into a nice little ball, giving our organs a last squeeze. Squeeze, let's tighten the entire body. Tighten, tighten, tighten. And we release. Releasing each limb to the corners of the mat. Feet relaxed, palms facing up away from the body. Let us come into our relaxation. Let's let our bodies sink down into the mat. Enjoying this feeling of having worked powerfully with the body. Relax each part of the body, all the way from the crown, all the way down to the toes. In these moments of rest, we fill our bodies with a sense of peace. Our cells are energized with gratitude. And we are totally held in a space of peace. We relax our bodies in a field of healing. As we allow ourselves to let go, slowly we bring ourselves back into this physical space by breathing deeply into the core. Let us move our fingers and our toes, our head from side to side. Slowly, let's bring both of our heels and our toes together. Engage the arms up overhead into a nice deep stretch. So we inhale and stretch the body. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And release. One more time. Let's inhale, stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, release. When you are ready, turning over onto whichever side is comfortable for you. Coming up into a seated position as we prepare to close the class. We will do so with a final exercise, and this morning this will be Bhastrika Pranayam. And we will do alternate nostril. We'll do 10 on each side to powerfully boost the body before ending the class. Okay, let's begin by closing the left nostril, exhaling through the mouth. Let's inhale using the arm as a guide. And let's begin. Fluid movement. Relaxed inhale. Five. Hopefully you can see my entire arm. 3. Release, breathe in. And relax. Powerful but effective exercise. Let's go ahead, continue with the opposite side. Here we close our right nostril. Let's begin with an exhale through the mouth. Breathing in. Last 5. Last 2. Last 1. Release, breathe in. Let us notice for a moment bringing both palms into our heart. We end the class feeling totally in gratitude for our bodies, for the physical vehicle that supports us in everything that we do. We are in gratitude to one another for creating a beautiful space for practice. We are in gratitude to all of the masters of yoga for encouraging and blessing our practice. We end with our sacred prayer that says, may we be happy together. May we all be healthy. May we only see auspicious sights. And may we never have a share in sorrow. We'll sing this in the Vedic style. I will sing one line and we can repeat. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayah. Sarve Santu Niramayah. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma kaschin dukham bhag bhavet. Ma kaschin dukham bhag bhavet. All together. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining in our morning practice. And I wish you all the very best day. Namaskar, everyone, and thank you so much.